All right, this message is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So feel free to swap around the energies if there is another person in this reading. There may or may not be. This is a collective reading, so we're talking about a collective timeline when I do those kind of readings. When I'm doing each zodiac sign, we're plugging into a group of Pisces right now who are making some decisions about 2024. As with all the other readings, that's what I'm kind of doing this week. And I want to say to you that I did look back at your 2024 forecast. If you're looking for those readings, right here, I did one for Pisces, and you can look at your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus just to get like a bigger picture of what's going to be happening for you in 2024. One of the things I most noticed, and I think the most powerful thing about 2024, is the Pluto transit into Aquarius, then wobbling back into Capricorn for a couple of months, September, October, and mid-November until mid-November, and then back into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So the last time Pluto changed signs, Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008. We had the banking crisis. We had a bunch of things happen. And I feel like there's chaos happening at the end of Capricorn. I was expecting it because when you get to the end of a sign, it's in 29 degrees, and that is known as the anaretic degree, which is about like the final dash. It's almost like Christmas Eve, like, oh my gosh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that, and I don't have a present for her and I don't have a present for him. It's kind of like that. So in this next week or so, next 2 weeks, you're probably going to feel a little pressure to wrap things up, especially as it relates to your friend groups, because for Pisces, this falls in the 11th house, and we're moving into Aquarius, which is in your 12th house. And there is a sense of like closing out friendships, closing out, or just sort of like distancing yourself from friend groups or from causes or from, sort of the collective energetic expression. Hey, collective timeline. Hey, we're doing this together. Into I've got to connect with my own spirituality. I've got to connect with my divine timeline. I cannot be sort of in this collective anymore. Some of you may be really moving on from a group of friends. So let's just see what happens here. Transmute. I got this for myself this morning in my own reading for myself. Yep, divinity, moving into that space of connection, home. Some of you are like physically moving. Okay. Some of you are going to be physically moving, or you're making a decision about where to move. I don't get the sense, I get a sense that it's a very spiritual move for you, especially with that Pluto going into the 12th house. And so what that can look like is, you know what, I can't be hanging out with this group of people because they're doing stuff that feels spiritually disconnected to me, or I'm not that excited about partying all the time. I really just want to be on my own and do my own thing. Okay, so let's see where we're going here. Just be careful. When Pluto moves into the 12th house, this can also be about addictions. The lower vibration of the 12th house is addictions or sticking your head in the sand. So just be careful about that. Be sure that you are sort of awake on your timeline of making choices this month. So the Hanged Man in reverse, the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's a lot of drama. All due respect, because I am a Sag, so I'm a fire sign. But this feels like someone who's, it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It means that they're too much drama for you. Okay. So Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Oh, yeah. So definitely clearing, letting go of some old patterns for Pisces. That's a pattern card. And some of you are dealing with an immature group of people. And I feel like it's great to sort of release that. I think messages are coming in for aligning yourself with abundance. You could be choosing to walk some kind of like mature path. And by that, I mean responsible. This is Capricorn energy, and we are talking about the 29th degree. Now, this is just a weekly reading. So just know that this might be a little bit of a sudden awareness that I really need to get my shit together in terms of my money, in terms of what I'm doing. The cards that are underneath are the part of the reading that is unseen to you or unconscious. Now, with that movement of Pluto into the 12th house on January 20th, this can suddenly become conscious. Okay, you're like, woo, I finally get it. I'm finally aware. I'm finally closing out old chapters that have kept me spinning in like dramatic stories or something like that, or dealing with people who are a lot of drama. Okay, so you're showing up as the Temperance card, which is about balance. Okay, it's all about balance for you right now. It's all about letting go of anything that's knocking you off your center. So one of the best things for you to do right now is to make sure you are anchoring, okay, anchoring in your own reality, what you're experiencing. There is an objective reality going on. There is, but through the lenses, my Pathfinder group are going to talk all about this in 2024, about our intuition and how you're telling the difference between intuition and fear and making choices based on your alignments and what you want to create in your life versus running away from things. So I like this card for you because it's showing up as a sense of balance or a sense of desiring balance, which is probably why those people or those situations are getting released. The situation is moving forward. This Cancerian energy, you could be dealing with a Sag, a Cancer, a Capricorn. Okay. The opportunity is this Five of Swords. So it's kind of like, you know, if you're going to move forward, which is this energy, it's kind of like, I've got to do what's right for me, regardless of what other people think about it. So like leaving those friendship groups behind is something that you're going to really align with. If it isn't today, it's going to be soon. And 1, 2, 3, let's see. 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the outcome of this part of the reading is the 9 of Cups. So these 3 cards are about here's what the universe is saying to you. Like, it's time for you to fight fire with fire, or fight for your own peace. Okay. The 2 of Swords in other decks is a little bit like the High Priestess, right? It's showing this woman like this. And it's like, I don't need a ton of input from other people. I don't want it. I'm definitely, I mean, maybe the holidays was really rough for you and you're just like, oh, I just got to get out of this. All these people or all the situation. So how we got here, there's a little bit of a lack of movement. So 4 of Pentacles is how we got here. And how you want to kind of like bust out of this situation or move on from a situation that is too much drama for you. How we got here is the 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles is a little bit of stagnation. So chaos shows up in your life. This person that's too much drama, or this friend group or whatever, is showing up to like agitate you, to get you to be like, enough, I'm going to go hang by myself. I'm going to go, to the Maldives and hang out. I'm going to go, I need a space of my own. I need to move out of here. I need to find a home of my own. Some of you are definitely moving. Okay. And this is, the near future is the 6 of Wands. So that's a nice, victorious, you are going to get what you want. I feel like this is about waking up. This is about aligning with your internal perspective and desires to do something different, to release and shed all that is other people's nonsense. And I just feel like some of you are getting some dream downloads that is going like, you know what? 2024 is my year of grounding, of finding my home, of finding my place. The 9 of Cups energy says you're going to do that. And I want to see now how we do that and who's involved and what's going to be happening. So I will look at blocks that you might be running up against in this next little while before we get to January 20th. I'm going to look at, what you can do, what you don't see coming, and we'll see how things play out. Okay, I'll get a little advice for you. All right, Pisces, the link is below if you want to continue on. I might even delve into who these people are, but I think you know who they are. I don't know that I need to give you that much, but I'll try. Okay. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on, Pisces. If this is your story, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.